Okay, let me just turn the Sonic over. That's better. I did forget to mention in that video that this is what obviously happens to the magnesium. Well, one side only, looking at that. As part of this, you would, I guess, construct a cell where you could take out the magnesium and clean it and go again. If it got too bad, of course. Don't really know. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the same story, isn't it? Going to be the same story with all of them, I guess. But some worse than others, obviously. It's a shame I didn't keep a check on which one was which, but obviously there's one missing, which is been thoroughly washed. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Okay. So the two worst ones, or the three worst ones, are those, and they're the two best ones. That was the urine one, by the way. So that's that. What I've got there is a larger one, but it's a larger one with a bit of a difference, and I don't know what's going to happen because I have not tested it, but I'm going to test it now with deionized water. Now I've got no idea what's going to happen. As per usual, I've just added a little bit of a twist to it. So I think first things first, try the voltage. It might not even work, I don't know. So again, completely submerged. I know you can't see that on the camera, but it is. No idea if we've even got a voltage. But we have 1.77. Alright, so it's going down a little bit. Let's have a look and see if we've got any current. Alright, okay. Do that then. That's better. Yes, we have. I'd like to put a little bit of pressure on that if I can. Find something. But 460 milliamps, look. Piece of plastic. Okay. So this is the slightly larger one. Now I can see that this, it's got a big, obviously a larger piece of copper as well, and the full-sized piece of magnesium. If I can show you, I'll find one. I've got these in water so they don't degrade too much. So that's the size of the magnesium compared to that, which is about half, I think. So I've doubled the size in there. That's one of my other plates for my seawater battery, as you can see, and that's what's in there. So that is healthy current, look. And this is already working better than any one of those did, because what I've tried is obviously working. And again, you see that went up to 1.2 amps then. It's that flushing movement. I don't even know if you can see that. Actually, no, you can. Right, it's 660 milliamps there. Look, 1.2 amps, 1.2 amps. Just that flushing movement. So obviously these things will enjoy moving water, i.e., I don't know, a river maybe, or even if you just moved it in water, because it's quite clear there that that goes up to 1.2 amps. Look, press it again, bosh. Now I'm just holding the pressure on now, as in a squared pressure, and it's hovering around the 700 milliamps. But as soon as I move, and you get this water movement, much higher current. Now obviously from the video you will have seen, or hopefully got the gist of it, what's actually in there, and that's this stuff. And of course, with the power of active oxygen, look, yeah, so that's what's in there, soda crystals. Let's have a look, see what it says, if we can find it. Contains 30% oxygen-based bleaching agents, sodium carbonate peroxyhydrate. So that's what's in there, sodium carbonate peroxyhydrate. So that's what's in there. And there's all sorts of this, you know, all sorts of variations on this that you can buy from the shops. If I can strip one of these, it's this plastic. I glued them with a plastic glue gun. You know, the glue sticks. So now that's quite a healthy current. Look. So yeah, I mean, I did leave these in the water, but you can just see a little bit of the soda crystals there left on the copper. There's no degradation on the copper at all, by the looks of it. Looks pretty clean. So I mean, the magnesium's not that bad. I know we didn't go for very long, but it's not too bad. This one, let's just give that a little press. Look, get the water moving back over an amp again, and it's good healthy current, sustained current. The first one I did in deionized water, I had it on for, must have been an hour, and it, you know, just kept going. So it's pretty good as an emergency battery. But it's all based on how long these last, this stuff. And I'll let you into the secret with this one. In fact, if I can show you, I will. Now there it is. There's the crystals. there's the current. Still 780 milliamps, 90 whatever, 770, and there it is, and that's all it is. Now what you will see is that that is working fine, and they're not dissolving away. And there's good reason for that. And that's the reason for it. My new plastic binder. There it is. And what I did was, I mixed some of those crystals with my binder, because they do fizz away quite quickly, but they're not. So there's another one for you, look. Now, quite how long they're going to last, I've got no idea. But they're not moving. They're definitely bonded. So, and just look at that. You know, for the size of, obviously that piece of magnesium is good for a lot more than this in another setup, but you know, this is the setup, isn't it? So, and the magnesium is about, the active area is about that, isn't it? You know? So, and the other thing is, I've got a feeling I've got a really dodgy connection on that cable there. And yes, I have, look. Because that cable there, that connection cable, would be quite corroded around this brass stud. So that's that bit. But look at it. I don't know how the magnesium's getting on at the moment. Guess we can have a look, and it's not too bad. The other side's perfect, look. It's that active side. So here we go again. What I'm going to do, just so you can see this, hopefully, as well, I'll put that back in there. Now there's about a centimetre underneath there at the moment, and we've got 120 milliamps. If I just slide that under a bit more until we've got half of it, there's your current, stable current as well. So if I put the whole lot back and put it back in the water, cover it back up, give it some of that movement again. Yeah, it definitely likes that washing through movement. But the main thing I wanted to show you with this, yeah, that's okay, that's breaking up a little bit now. It was, you know, it was just the first trial run, but what's happening is it's working, and they are not. That's like the fuel, and it's not running out of fuel as quickly as those did. Because if we take another one apart, you can see in that short period of time on that video that, I mean, that was covered in the crystals the same as that, and they've gone, vanished. So this is different. So I think what I'm going to do is just cover that up. And leave it for a while. With those crystals in that binder, is working really well. You know, for a first attempt, I mean, I just chucked some in a cup and just mixed it up, you know, just bonded it. No real thought or experimentation or anything like that went into it, you know. I wonder if I can actually show you the difference with another one. That ding was my food cooked, by the way. Got a feeling it's going to be a late one again. So there they are, look. Oxygen crystals. So this is the construction. The separator over there. Put the copper on there. And basically just put some of those on there like that. That's all it is. That's all I did. So if I wrap that back up, put that in the water, now I know we're not drawing current with that, but we could. So if I put the voltmeter onto current, oops, yeah, we can see that. I'm in the zone now, I'm having a play and that's it. Move that out of the way. Let's have a look, see what this one says. Okay, so that's only reading sort of 90 milliamps, but 100 milliamps. But what I forgot to do was clean the magnesium, wasn't it? So if I swap that around, yeah, put the clean side. I'm getting a shock off that. Put the clean side around there. I think we should get more current now. Or maybe not, eh? Yeah, definitely, look. So the clean side of the magnesium there, look. You know, I've just done it in front of your eyes. You can see it, what I've just done. So get a contact. And there you go. 230, 240, 250 milliamps, look. Over three, well, approaching 400 milliamps, look. 600. Now that's with that small piece of magnesium. So I'm going to try and get this so it's drawing current constantly. Now it's out of the water at the moment, but it's drawing current, so the object of the exercise is to just really show you what happens to those crystals as opposed to this one. We can get the current back up on this one. Same thing there with the current, like just that flushing movement again. 230 milliamps, look. Now what I'm going to do is just go and eat my food. I'm going to leave this running, leave the video running, and I can always speed this bit up, can't I? You don't have to watch it then in real time. So yeah, just going to leave that for a bit now. Okay, I'm back again. That's a shame because that's completely out of the water there, look. So it's still got good current in there. Now my battery's low on my phone, it's bleeped again, so I'm going to have to cut this short. That one again with a bit of flushing action, look, goes back up, so does that one. So just before my phone switches off, and we're on actually 1 hour and 3 minutes on this particular video, so you can see how well they do. I'm going to take this one out because the whole object of the exercise with this one was to see those non-existent crystals. Although it's still working in a fashion, so you know, that's that. Yeah, we got that on both sides now, look, that oxidization, whatever it is, so that's that. But this one should be a bit more interesting, he says. And there you go. Okay, it's, as I said before, it's broken up a little bit, but that's really just down to the binder and what have you. Still in the main holding together. So yeah, a bit of binder, make it last longer. Worth the effort, I think, worthwhile doing. What I'm going to do is going to put my phone on charge, get this last piece of video on the computer, put it all together and put it all on YouTube. I'm going to leave that running, well, just for the sake of it, really. It's getting quite late, but I don't care about that really. I think it's about 12 o'clock at the moment. But I just obviously need to see what will give up first. Will the magnesium give in because of this? I don't think it's going to be the crystals, looking at that. I think that's a pretty good idea. Now, obviously, these are just the basics of, you know, this. You can take what you've seen now and do whatever you want with it. Take it to another level, have a play, do different things, as I'm going to do. I mean, I'm by no means finished with this lot yet. I think there's possibly some mileage in it, I don't know. Doesn't really matter, does it? Got an underwater battery. Yeah. So there you go. It's been an interesting evening. Well, it has for me anyway. Some people might just think it's a load of rubbish, I don't know. I don't. I live for this stuff. That flushing movement, look. I'm guessing that this lower current now is because of the magnesium, because of this coating on the magnesium. But I'm gonna get serious with this. Along with the other 50 things I need to get serious with. So okay, hope you've all enjoyed this one. I've thoroughly enjoyed this one. This is phenomenal. I'll catch you on the next one. But I tell you guys, this is the following morning. It is 6:30. Excuse me, Tuesday morning, and that is still going. It's still going in dead short. If I just do the usual, look at that. It's not fantastic current, we know that, but this is the following morning. If you can hear a noise in the background, that's my kettle boiling. I've just got into the workshop and I'm just about to have a cup of coffee. I'm guessing this is the important bit, isn't it? Look at that. Oh yes. Binder. That's incredible. There's one thing I do want to check, which is that and that, and then the other thing I want to do is that I had a hunch about this. There's not a lot left of the magnesium, obviously, but do you know what? That. Oh, what time did I leave last night? I think when I left it was about 1 in the morning, and it's now 6:30, so it's still going. My kettle's just boiled, so I'm going to get a coffee. Oh, that's better. Yeah, and the best part about this one is that you know what's in there, you know exactly what's in there, you know exactly what we've done, you know exactly how to build it, try it, test it yourself. Now, my best guess is if I was to take that magnesium and clean it, that would shoot back up again. So I've got another piece here, same size. Is take that out of there. Now, the other thing I would say is that possibly you may have to change the water. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. Nice fresh deionised water, look. Okay, so that isn't brilliant, and the best thing to do is never to disturb it, ever. It's possibly now due to depletion on the crystals. So yeah, I think all that's left there really is a shell and binder. Yeah, I think we can safely say that that was the depletion on the crystals there. So for sure, I'd say, yeah. Okay, so at the worst, to get some power back, you need to replace the crystals, clean the magnesium. That's it. You get some power back. Obviously, you would clean all of those off and just go again. Maybe you can just give the copper a bit of a clean and scrub. I don't know, but there you have it. $400 milliamps again, and that was just that little bit that I changed there. So the binder did its job. What I do is conduct this test again, and the second time round I'm just going to clean everything up properly, get it all back to where it should be, because the current's obviously trying to come up. Look, you know, we're up 600 milliamps there, so it's doing its best to get back up there, isn't it? So there you go. I need to get to work. Okay, so I've just got in from work, back in the man cave. I'm not going to do any more with this at all, no need to really. So very quickly on the end of this video, this last bit, what have we actually got? It's a battery that works underwater. That's about it really, isn't it? It works by oxygenation, and I think you've gathered that that's what I used. Now there's got to be 50 ways you can do that, maybe 150 different ways that you can do that. The important bit, I guess, was slowing the reaction down with the binder, and that really did work, because I've built one or two of these, as you know, and the crystals deplete fairly quickly. I mean, I had one going for about 3 hours or something before, but that one of course ran overnight, and it was still going in the morning, so I think about 150 milliamps or something like that. So as a concept, you know, that's it. It works. I will take it elsewhere. I'm not going to give it priority or anything like that, but I'll take it elsewhere. I won't be using these things. This, I'll find a better method. Obviously, the key things with this is the depletion of the crystals, which we know we can slow down. But if it were an emergency situation, you know, overnight, well, yeah, that's got to be good, isn't it? Even if it was for an hour, yeah, it's got to be good. So that's that. So realistically, I guess I could sell these. I could sell a battery kit and the charger. You can recharge it. Bit of emery paper as well to clean it up, you know, clean the magnesium. Yeah. So yeah, that's it really. I mean, there's nothing more to say. I need to make some graphene and do other things, so I'll leave it at that. Just not a lot to say really. I can't think of anything else to say about it. It works, you know. All I can say is that it was a concept that I saw. I mean, the air batteries have been around for years, we know that, but then I saw Robert Murray Smith do the air battery on the bench with the magnesium and the copper. I just wanted to take it elsewhere, i.e. underwater. So because I suppose I've been doing the seawater battery. So that's about it really. I'll just leave it at that.